Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to The Naturally Nia. So today I'm talking about a more serious topic on my channel. I wanted to talk about colorism, as it's something that has personally impacted me. And I saw this tweet that really inspired me to do this video. It said, if white people disappeared tomorrow, we would still have the problem of colorism in our community. And I just think it's something that we need to discuss and talk about. So here we go. Okay, so first I wanted to share with y'all the definition of colorism. Prejudice or discrimination, especially within a racial or ethnic group, favoring people with lighter skin over those with darker skin. So I personally have had my fair share of derogatory comments towards my skin tone, such as, oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl, your hair is very kinky, stuff like that. And I mean, it's definitely hurt. The way I want to do this video is I want to talk about the history of colorism. I want to talk about colorism and how it looks nowadays, and then I want to talk about ways to just recognize colorism and how to go about it and how to prevent it and all of that. So let's start with the history component. Colorism, the root of colorism is slavery. So the way that this went about was the slave masters would have intercourse with the slaves, and they would produce a child of lighter skin tone. Since that was the slave master's actual child, they wouldn't want their child working in the fields like that. So what they would do is say, hey, you work in the house, you can get these domestic positions. So that's when you got the term of the house slave. So these lighter skinned slaves, they were working in the house doing positions such as babysitting and cleaning, cooking, while the darker slaves were out there working on the fields doing the hardcore jobs. So that's when it started. And then we have the next step. We see where the brown paper bag test was implemented. A brown paper bag would be taken and it would be put against your skin tone color. If darker than the bag, then you were denied the opportunity, and if you were lighter, you were accepted. The upper class for blacks were then looked at and considered as of lighter skin, and those in those lighter skin communities were even go to the extent to keep that skin color in their family by participating in incest within the family to keep that skin tone, because of all of the privileges, opportunities that were given to those of lighter skin. So we fast forward to now, and it is 2020, and colorism is really just seen in another different light. It's very much lots of microaggressions on how it's being used. Still, some are direct aggressions as well, and the way that it's portrayed and seen in the media. So for instance, I feel like you always see Yara presented a lot of places, you see Zendaya, and it's very much those of lighter skin tones presented on big films and TV shows, protagonist roles, where you do not see that many dark-skinned women portrayed in those positions. And I was researching, and I saw that one of the Villanova studies that were done saw that 12,000 African-American women that were dark-skinned sentenced prison terms, longer terms than those of lighter-skinned women. And I mean, it's just like, that's just one stat. Then there's another stat that shows that dark-skinned kids are 3 times more likely to get suspended than light-skinned counterparts. Then you see a difference in pay rates between dark skins and light skins. And it's just like, wow. And it's just something that I feel like that's not being discussed so much, has a lot of impact on different things. And I mean, it's really just one of those things where it's just like, what's next? I definitely feel like the first step is opening up and talking about it. I feel like it's just not enough discussion going on. That's why I did want to bring this up. I felt as if, yes, we can scream up and down all these things about racist people, but I do want everyone to take a step back and look at themselves. So the first thing I want to do is recognize your privilege. So if you are one that is of lighter skin tone, have you made fun of someone of darker skin tone? Have you recognized a privilege that you've had over your light skin, where you maybe been in a social setting and saw that you got more preference over someone of darker skin, and really just be more observant? So it's really just taking that notice. That's first step to notice your privilege. Then look at the terms that you're using. Do you really refer to people's hair as nappy hair? Oh, I prefer straighter hair, girls with looser curls. Look at the language that you use. Do you really see yourself doing that? And I feel like it's not something I feel like that's gonna happen overnight, but I definitely think if we start to notice our own privilege within our community, that really can go a long way. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment them below. I would love to have a discussion on this topic. I really just gave like a little spill, gave some history, some now, some things y'all could work on, things that we could work on. And I think like if we really notice this, it really can go a long way. So go ahead and drop some stuff in the comment box for me. Let's have a discussion. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.